how long does the public adjuster process take? Do I have the time and the energy to venture down that path? And that's a great question.
Okay, and this next question comes from Twitter. They would like to know, how long does the PA process take? That's a big question. That's a normal question.
Yeah, that's a great question. How long does the public adjuster process take? Do I have the time and the energy to venture down that path? And that's a great question. Let me just say it depends on the claim, first of all. If it's a smaller claim or just straightforward, say a roof claim, it just takes a lot less time. But also, no matter what kind of claim it is, it depends on your insurance carrier and your adjuster. Some adjusters are Johnny on the spot. When the public adjuster sends in their report or their estimate or their documentation, that adjuster from the carrier reads it right away, responds right away, addresses it right away, and then there can be a dialogue or a negotiation, or that process takes place quick, sometimes within weeks, within just a few weeks, that's settled and everybody's happy. Other times you have an insurance adjuster, which if you're already looking up information about PAs, you probably have an adjuster you're not happy with, unfortunately. That means it's probably going to be a long process. Those adjusters don't respond quickly. They'll sometimes won't respond for 2 or 3 weeks, and we're messaging them every other day or every third day saying, hey, have you received this? Can you confirm you received these documents? Hey, can you return our call? Isn't it? And this one Mizani deals with a lot. And it's just like, can you call us back, or can you email us back? Can you give us any kind of response? And it's just like weeks, just getting them to just dribble out an email response to us. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for how bad these adjusters are, and they get paid for this. And you're paying them for it. And that's what makes it worse. And it's like, so definitely if you're at a place where you're already looking into PAs and public adjusters and how long the processes take, I can tell you, if you have an adjuster that you already know is lacking in his skills or her skills, you're probably going to have a longer process. It could be months. But having a public adjuster involved most of the time will make it worth waiting. Our claims, sometimes the bigger claims, especially if we get into more in detail claims, fire claims or tree claims or water heater busted upstairs and flooded the whole house and downstairs, those claims are more in depth. But most of the time we double. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's a lot. Looking back at our track history, we most of the time double what the insurance company was giving. If they were giving, we just did one for, I won't say their name, but we just did one. The insurance company offered $23,000. We settled at $98,000, right? And that's a huge increase. Now, it took like 6 months to get them to even.
But it was worth it. They missed a bunch.
Yeah, so they just missed so much because they're in a hurry, or they're just a bad adjuster. Now, not all adjusters are bad. We have plenty of good adjusters we work with. We get referrals from good adjusters, believe it or not. But some adjusters they're just awful at their job.
And some adjusters, their hands are tied, really.
And that's true. Some of them, they have managers that won't let them write for stuff. And so it definitely is a challenge.
We know how to combat that. We're who you need to call.
That's right.
When you've escalated that far, especially.
It's why we have a job, frankly. Mm-hmm. We're used to dealing with them. I know you've had so much headache having to deal with them. That's why you're even looking up these videos, like this video you're watching right now. We deal with them all day, every day. We have processes in place. We have a system that we use. And this is why we're successful with dealing with these adjusters. So, yeah, definitely processes can be quick. It also can take a long time. If you have a good public adjuster, like if it's an adjuster that's not in our FADOX coverage area, maybe you're not in our area, so you have to find a different public adjuster. Do your research. Make sure that they're a good public adjuster. And if they are, it's worth the wait. They'll get you what you deserve from that carrier, and it'll be worth waiting that long. Hey everybody, it's Big Van, and if you'd like to watch our show live, then you must subscribe and follow so it alerts you when we're on the air. Don't forget, if you or someone you know has a property insurance claim, hire your own adjuster by calling FADOX so we can handle the claim for you. We get you more and it costs you less. Be sure to check out the links below for more information and some very cool products, and we can't wait to see you and your questions and comments on the next live Ask the Ox show.